Hello, welcome to Farming Simulator 15 with me, CosmicNite. Well, I've been waiting for this for ages, so it's finally here. So before we crack on, just going to run through some of the options. I've got it pretty much just so you can see how I'm running it. I've changed measurements to miles and money to pounds, etc. Being in England, it's what I can understand. And in graphics, very high, everything's up to maximum. And in miscellaneous, just that is what it is. So I'll turn the volume down just for the recording purposes. But also I just want to quickly show you the controls. I've only remapped some controls, and that's basically the front loader. I've changed it to the arrow keys, up, down, left, right, blah blah blah, you know, and the bits and pieces. I haven't done anything with the axis yet. I think that's to do with the wood cutting bits and pieces, but I haven't done anything there. I have only just gone into the game just to check my levels, but other than that I haven't played it at all. As you can see, no save games, so let's start. So I think we're going to play on normal and go to Bjornholm. I think that's how you pronounce it. I beg your pardon if that's not how you do it, but that's probably how we'd say it in Essex. So I'll just have a quick cup of coffee. I'm not going to fill the video out of me reading what's going on screen. You can just pause it and read it if you want to know what it is. Hopefully it won't take too long to load. But what I'll do, I'll just oh no, there we go. Don't even need to. Hello, would you like to? No shortcuts. Okay, we can do a tour anytime. But okay, so welcome, thank you. It's a brand new farm in Bjornholm. If you continue down the slope, the main area, you can find introduction tips to the game. Excellent. Okay, right, so we obviously got a nice combine. One field. We've got a little mini map down the side, and if we push 9 we can bring the map up, which is fine. Okay, so it looks like we own 3 fields. We've got 29, 24 and 38 down in the bottom right. Quite a few different symbols I've not seen before. We'll soon work out what they are, but this looks like our main farm. It looks like the chicken hut. There's a bit of screen tearing there, but I have read it's a engine as opposed to PC. Okay, so that's where we dump our straw. Yeah, I've watched a couple of videos. I've tried not to watch too much to spoil it. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's where the chickens are. But overall, from what I've seen and what I just quickly done in game, I am quite impressed. There's a front weight and plough here, a bit of a shed. Okay, so this looks like where we dump all our... Well, there's 3 silos there, so we've got potatoes and sugar beet. That must be wood chips. Yeah, potatoes, sugar beet. You can store any surplus wood chips. You have to retrieve them using a wheel loader shovel. Oh, excellent. Cool, so we've got a drill. Bits and pieces here, seeds, okay. Cool. Oh, let's turn the game speed down a little bit to 1. Right, so this is our silo by the looks of it, and storage. Right, yeah, 2 quantity storage, position trailer below, and activate it. Trailer will be loaded until full. Okay. And water. Right, let's see what vehicles we've got. Right, so we know we've got the combine, so what we can do, and I'm so pleased, because let's unfold it. Hit B. Look, the headers are animated. That's all I wanted. Animated headers, and we have animated headers. You can't really see it very well in this one, but it is being swept into the middle there. Brilliant, it's just not disappearing. It just makes such a big difference to me. Mind you, looking at the wheel there, we have to really change. Oh no, let's just stop that for a second. Just want to lift this up, put that out. looks like it's a bit low. A bit funny about stuff like that. There we go. Okay, so what else have we got? Okay, tractor and trailer. You can stay there for a minute. Right, okay, so we're down at field 38. So we might as well just set you on your way. I do like the animations on the cultivator. It's pretty cool. Cedar. Don't know if that other field's ready to go. We can go and have a quick look, I suppose. Oh, and then we've got another tractor. Where is this? Wrong button. Okay, so that's over by the shop, which is the flashing green thing. Biomass heating plant. What else have we got? Shipping office, lumberyard, windmill, garden centre, biogas plant. Okay, so I think you sell. Let's bring up the PDA. Right, so we've got wheat, barley, canola, corn, potato, sugar beet, wood chips and silage. Okay, so we can sell silages quite good pounds per tonne. Wood chips can only be sold in the biomass heating plant, which is quite nice. Canola there, it's a freight yard. Freight yard, a grain elevator, okay. Shipping office. Transport company, yeah, so canola there is probably the most expensive. Barley windmill. I'm guessing that's probably going to want the grains. Okay, so yeah, there's a few places there. I'm guessing most of them would be on the great demands. So we've got the normal maps and growth. No animals yet, or one chicken, which is a cock. Played for 4 minutes. Right. So you're going okay. We haven't actually got a fertiliser spreader by the looks of it, have we? We've got fertiliser down here. So if we check our garage, so we've got a couple of tractors. How powerful are these tractors? 90, so we've got 2 of them. One of the, oh, so we've got two. And no fertiliser spreader. Right, okay, so we need to get one of them. Right, we've got 5, nearly 6,000 pounds. And this is the shop. We'll just have a quick look through the shop actually. Probably the best way to do it is to start up here. So we've got a few combines. You know, there's not as many bits and pieces as I thought there was going to be. There's quite a few attachments for the combine, a few header trailers. It'd be interesting to see actually if we can use this smaller potato harvester. It's quite expensive. On hard help, which would be interesting to see, and the same for the sugar beet harvester. So that might be something I'll try. Got a few trailers. Got dolly, ploughs. How wide is that? 6 metres. Ploughing again, I don't think ploughing does anything to the game, as in regards to yields, but still nice to do. Oh, I like that. Needs 400 horsepower. That one. Okay, so we got normal drills, 6 metre drill, quite big tractors. It'd be interesting to see if it actually makes any difference. So we've got different, so potato, sugar beet and maize. So that's probably the biggest drill. Cool, couple of fertiliser spreaders, 14,500. God, we're not going to get that anytime soon, are we? Even that one for that matter, that sprayer. Muck spreaders, slurry tanks. I think this goes on the back of that, so you can buy them in bits and pieces. I think so that's a 15 metre work width. That's 3. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, look. So it requires. So that's a cultivator as well as a fertiliser spreader. It's a slurry. So if that goes on the back of that, you can cultivate and fertilise. Oh, that's interesting. I might actually, that's quite interesting. That I'd be interested to try that, because I think this thing here, I think that's a spreader. That's a transport tank. So you could fill that transport tank up, which is some 30,000 litres, and then take that to the field, and then you can then use this, I suppose, to just top it up and do what you need to do. That's 55,000. There you are. Okay, just the rear mower and then the front and back mower, a couple of turners, wind mowers, loading wagons. So only a couple of each really, and the last one there's quite a few, but it's still early days. I imagine there'll be a few DLCs. Okay, that's cool. Got the Ursas, bits and pieces. Right, same there. Cool, overloader. Got a lovely overloader. Okay, so couple of different weights. The forestry equipment is something I'm quite interested in. Chainsaw. Right, I'm going to buy this chainsaw. I'm going to buy a Husqvarna. Only because I've used the Husqvarna. I've got a pickup truck. Cool. Put a front loader. Oh, we've got a front loader with different attachments now. So that's quite nice. So it looks like that can pick up. What's that? A pile of a pile of crap. Cool. Oh, and then a telehandler. It's got bow spikes, log forks, wrap bow handler. Oh, cool. We must be getting. Oh, so we've got a low loader. That's quite cool. Normal bits and pieces. Got the old pressure washer. B house. Sort of incomes 30, 80, 80. I can imagine these placed like they used to. Right, oh, actually, and you can buy trees. I'm guessing these aren't actually what you use for forestry, more decorative, but you can probably still cut them down anyway. Cows, sheep, chickens, and that's it. Excellent. Okay, so you probably asked me why I bought the chainsaw. Should we push one? Up. That. I feel like I'm playing Doom. God, showing me age now. Right, so what I want to do, actually, I just want to make some really quick money, and it's a tip I read about. Well, I want this tractor. So if we look on the map, I want to go up to the lumberyard, which is behind us. There's so many trees on this map. So many trees. And if we look on the map, I keep pushing I for the map. Like down near field 40 down the bottom, there's a huge area of trees there, and then all up around the edges and in the middle there's like, you can see the brown with the green spots. I think that's where you plant the trees and bits and pieces. I mean, I imagine you can plant them on fields as well. I'm not overly sure. Interesting to try. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. But I do like the way the mirrors work now, which is quite cool. And obviously the tractors get dirty. Radio, it doesn't do anything. But the whole detail of the tractors just seems a lot sharper now. Watching them going. Okay, so it's just. Oh, I'm guessing this isn't a road, it's more of a path. Right, so over here, so there's two ways to sell your logs you cut down. Basically, you can dump them in the water here. In fact, if we get out and read this, if you want to sell wood, you can jump them into the mill pond. Straight along pieces get you more money than short bent ones. Okay, and if we just run down here very quickly. Tractor really. Quicker. Chainsaw that. Can't run. And this is if you've got a trailer load, I'm guessing you just drive up here. So within the marker, any wood you have would sell it straight along pieces, blah blah blah. But this, if you go up to here and push R, your train drives off. How cool is that? How cool is that? just sounds good. Hitch a ride. Right, so what I want to do, I want to make some quick money, buy a fertiliser spreader and bits and pieces. And actually, looking on the map, which I keep pushing on the button for, I wouldn't mind buying field 30 and 25 like, really quickly. So what I'm going to do, some of these trees here, let's cut these down. I have seen how to do it. So I want this tree to fall sort of that way. So you walk up to it, press left control, so you duck down, get your blue line. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cut straight across, just like that. Okay, so then next thing you want to do is get a bit of an angle. So this is kind of how you do it in real life. You take a wedge and then hopefully it falls, the wedge falls out and the tree goes that direction. And then it didn't fall out. So I've not done this many times, so bear with me. Actually I haven't done it at all because I haven't seen on YouTube. There we go. And timber. So there's one down. Cool. So I'm just going to cut another one down, just so make sure I can do it. Type thing. There we go. The sound effect's pretty good actually. It does sound like a chainsaw. It's just a bit more of an angle now. Let's see if that goes first time. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is too loud, next episode I'll get that adjusted. There we go. Right, so what I want to do now is get my tractor. Because you're probably thinking, Cosmic, you cut these trees down, but what are you going to do with them? Well, it wouldn't be the first time that I've put a chain around the tree and dragged it somewhere, or even just given it a little nudge. So, for the sake of this video, just going to give it a little nudge. And nudge it towards this water. Can be a little bit stubborn, you get caught up with some of the branches. Okay, get out of it now. So I tend to stay a bit lower down near the trunk so you can get a better purchase on it. Like I say, I have done this in real life, not quite like this obviously, but not far off. And you get that in the water without driving in, and then 17 grand already, look at that. So it's just a neat little trick. And I'll probably replant some of these trees actually at a later date. I just need a bit of money to start with, just so we can get some fertiliser spreader and bits and pieces. And forestry is actually probably one of the things I'm most looking forward to trying. The trick is, there we go. So we've already got 31,000. I think one of them fields is. Actually, let's go and have a look. So, oh, okay, you're full. So we're probably not going to get a great deal out of this because it wasn't fertilised, I think. But one thing I love about this, I've seen a couple of videos and no one's actually commented on it, but if you fill up the front of the trailer fills up. If you move to the back of the trailer fills up. And you see that? That's just silly little things like that. And then you can fill up the middle. So I don't know, that might be lost on some people, but for me, that's just a detail that is brilliant. It's like the animated header, and that, I mean, I would never dreamed of them doing that, but that's brilliant if you ask me, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so you're getting dirty. Alright, let's fill this up quickly. There's quite a lot of weight in the back of that. And I noticed as well, this has actually got a power hammer on the front of the drill there, so I don't know if you can see that. But them tines, it's actually probably a bit more than we really need. Because what the idea of a power hammer is, if you can't run a normal cultivator or a field, so you plough the field, and then what you normally do is let the weather get to it, so it breaks down the big clods of mud and bits and pieces. And then you can run a cultivator which smashes it all up into a nice sort of seedbed like that. But you can't always do it through time or other bits and pieces. You don't get any rain, you know. So then you possibly use a power hammer. Just see it spinning. You wouldn't normally use it on a nicely cultivated field like this. It's quite expensive to run because the engine is racing and you have to go quite slow. So, what's that grow? Barley, garden, grass, sweet corn. So they can plant everything by the looks of it. Well, let's go. For a second. I'll be gone with you. So if we look, that should kick up. Yeah, look. So, I mean, I have actually driven a tractor with this setup on a ploughed field. It works quite well, but it is a lot cheaper if you can run a cultivator over it, because you can cultivate twice the area in the same sort of time, and it's just a lot easier going on the tractor. But anyway, that's really the point, is it? Okay, cool. So got a bit of money, and I think I'm probably going to leave the episode here. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I think we've done quite well. I might cut a couple more of these trees down just off camera, just to get a bit of money. I'm not entirely sure what I want to buy next. Probably, well, I'm certainly going to buy this, so let's just buy that. I need a fertilizer spreader. Plough, don't really. Okay, let's also buy pressure washer. No. Let's where's the farm? I think it's down here somewhere. Down more. What the hell's that? No idea. Actually, right, let's go back out, because I'm never going to find it. Let's go here. Right, there we go. So this is the farm. So what I'm thinking, I want to put it somewhere. I can get to. God, it's really twitching. Might have water. I mean, you're going to have mains hooked up to this water tank, so I'm thinking I might just stick it here somewhere. Right, so when you're ready, if you just click and it's down. Don't click anymore because that'll keep placing them. Right, I don't think we need anything else immediately. What tractors have we got? We haven't got one of them at starting one. They're so good, them tractors. Okay, that's a little tractor. Thought that was a Fendt for a second. Quite expensive. Still the beast, isn't they, the old quad track? They haven't got the Steiger, by the looks of it. Okay, alright. Well, I'm just gonna have a little mess about and try and get this done. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see some more, please do subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much, take care.